So these two here are going this morning. It's late. So this one here, never in calf. Sorry, I'm tired. Never in calf and rolling fat. Rolling fat. I mean, look at the state of this. Like, honestly, it's the fattest thing I've ever seen. This one, the same. Rolling fat, never been calf. Mastitis cow and Yoni's cow. Now, when getting into dairy, I never quite realised how throwaway these animals were. Like, if we had a beef cow go in, we'd have one, well, 2 a year or something like that go in, and the cull cows, and it never really made an impact. But already, there's 4 of these. Now, we did buy a whole herd, so that's got to be taken into consideration. And obviously, we bought a whole herd with whole herd problems. We bought everything that was walking on the farm, kind of thing. So yeah, sad times, but do you know what? You can't carry passengers. If you're not making money, you can't afford to stay here. That's, you know what I mean. Just ready for the wagon to pull in. I've just taken all the collars off. These ones, I think we'll put them away and use the newer ones, because we were going to replace them slowly as we went on, and the newer ones have some more capabilities. I'm not sure what they are. I should know this. I think they have rumination time and something else, but the cheapskate in me says these are still working and there's nothing wrong with them. What do you think? Hello, you. But yeah, sad times, really. I don't like sending cull cows, to be perfectly honest. I don't think anybody does. I really don't think anybody does, because you don't get loads of money for them, because obviously they've, well, apart from that big fat bear, I think we might get quite a bit of money for that. It's like the size of an elephant, and it's not a very nice animal. And when it was in the cushion, I was taking its collar off, it actually went like that and trapped my bloody hand and hurt it. But never mind. Right, I need the numbers. I need the passports at the office. Roy's just put the tyre up. So we are in the other office now, where we keep passports and things locked next to the house. So I just need... Right, come on. Yeah, come on back. Come on. Wow. Wasn't any point in saying that extra bit of come on, but what harm can it do? Bit of Heath Robinson there. Right, go on, ladies.
There you go. Come on, ladies.
Hey. Shh. Go on, lassies. Good girl. Well done, good girl. Come on. Good lass. Go on, good girls. Why would you do this to me? You literally just gave me heart failure. I thought you'd killed it. I did. I thought you'd squashed it. So I have 3 cows to run down today that have calved yesterday, and another one's just calved now. I'm just going to go and get some straw and spray it with iodine. Oh, it's falling over. So in this side of the shed now, there's only burgers and this thing that had slightly foisty titties. So I am just treating her. That's why she's in here. But the rest have calved and they can go up. The calves can go next door. Crazy. Crazy animals. Okay, so we have run out of tit dip. Can you see there's just a tiny little bit left in the bottom, and we cannot be having that. So I'm going to really cheekily put you here on charge. How handy is that? And I am going to get that teat dip in. And maybe, oh, there. Oh, look at that. Yes, what a view. So Alan has come and sprayed these fields off here. Now the docks are serious in them. New seed, but I think we've just disturbed the soil that much that they've all come up because it's a very, very filthy farm right now. Filthy. So, sorry, I went a bit Coronation Street then, didn't I? Alan's just come and sprayed them all off. Really exciting, like dead exciting. Yeah, right. She's not even in a cubicle. We have new windscreen wiper on the tractor. It's very exciting. There's any water in. Oh. Just give you a little. We've just come to check on the lambs that we put out the other day. Roy would like to tell you, even though he won't actually tell you. This was reseeded after foot and mouth in 2002. So it will probably benefit from having a bit of change now and something like a herbal lay going in. We're just getting rid of these two lambs that were very naughty and had escaped before. Would you like me to get in? Oh, I've got to set the water out. It's splashed everywhere. It's alright now.
This one's pressure washing, doesn't it? It might close again.
Yeah. Trough was a spare my mum and dad had, and it's actually a really handy sized trough, especially for sheep. So I think I might get some more of them. I don't know what make it is, but I'll find out, because it just means the sheep can get in. The bigger ones, they could fall in even. So yeah. Handy. Just checking the rest of the sheep that were down in the jungle, as we called it at the time. And the other night when we kicked them out, we didn't necessarily walk around it that much, if I'm perfectly honest. We were more hell-bent on getting the sheep moved. So we're just going to have a little wander and check all the fences and stuff. In the 90s, this was one of the first fields that Roy, well, his dad, had. Couldn't get that in any further. And what they did, they had 12 sheep and 2 cows way back when. And they used to rent this in there. Can you see that absolute wilderness in there? They used to rent that off the church to be able to feed these, these animals. And it went on for years and years. Anyway, I think, why did you stop renting it in all good, serious question? It went into a nature scheme. Sorry, that was disrespectful. So was that. Sorry, I just won't pass comment. There's a lot of fern in there. I have never been in there in my life. I've walked with her. There's a really nice hazelnut tree down here, though. I know that. Roy, you better not pick that one piece of ragwort, because you've got no gloves on and YouTube will tell you off. God, you weren't all up on Stainmore with us when we used to pick the whole bloody allotment. At the end of this field that we've just come into, can you see that house there, where Roy's dad, Big Roy, grew up. Roy's Auntie Anne still lives next door to that house. There's 2 houses attached to each other and she still lives there. So it's a bit of a... And they were unreasonably poor. I don't think you'd mind me telling you that. And I'm actually stuck on the barbed wire. Pathetic. Never. So we're climbing over to show you the pig huts. And this is where they used to keep their pigs. Down there, down that really steep bank, is the River Eden. And this here... Oh, there's some big nails. I've got a very tiny t-shirt on. No way. That's crazy. Pig hut here were pigs that belonged to Roy's great granddad. And this this tin.
Wouldn't you?
Can you get round there or is it too steep?
No, there's like a ravine that goes down to the river.
I can hear it trickling. This is crazy. So you know, when we talk about tin cottage, joking about our pigs having tin cottage, this is why I wanted to do it. It wasn't any other reason other than this, really. Look at how they've bent it around the door. This is crazy. Literally is like that there's Auntie Anne's house and the fields there, and Roy won't have been and looked at this for like 20 years or something.
It's buggered now.
I think it's got creosote all over it, has it? What's the...
Bitumen.
Bitch? Obviously. This is just... Wow. Wow. Just falling to bits, isn't it? Wow, that is a big ravine down there. I don't want to fall down there. Oh, look. Wow. Very much risking my life here. It was a pretty risky thing putting it on a hill like this. Are you tidying up? You're tidying up your great-great-granddad's mess? It's got a little concrete foundation though, look at this. Well, or some sort of foundation. Oh, don't wreck it.
Hey?
Don't wreck it.
I don't think what's there, I'm just saying the tin probably what's taking the strap behind and getting out of the way, doesn't it?
I suppose so. It feels a bit wrong somehow, you know?
There'll be more than one pig, isn't there?
Just like you. I can just imagine. It's anything like you and your dad. I don't want to imagine. So yeah, I just thought we'd come, because we were so close, come down here and show you why we wanted to build the tin cottage for the pigs, because of this. It doesn't really look like a right lot now, does it? Roy's just tidying up to stop it falling down the banking. Let's just leave it.
Leave tin cottage sounds a bit longer.
Well, not much bloody longer, I don't think. Well, I'm glad we came when we did, to be perfectly honest. I don't think it would have been here. How did they not fall down there if you put cows in? Don't understand how they didn't end up in the river.
The blue greys loved it in here.
Did they?
Yeah, when we got more continental, they couldn't stand it. That's when we built the first shed.
No way. Did you hear that? Farming at its best. Really? Yes. Yes. We'll never be far away from our roots, will we, hey? Oh. Big Roy, obviously. I'll ask him, he'll probably tell you. He had made it when he bought the field. Essentially, what was at the bottom of his garden. This here is the best Oh, look. Yes. We've got hazelnuts. There's loads of them. The key is to get them before the squirrels do. Because they're very cheeky and they come on in, nicking them. Big Boy would tell you he used to mow the verges on the A66 and bale it and sell it because he was that desperate to be involved in farming. And he used to just go milking. They had a David Brown 885 with a bale spike on the back, and they used to bring bales in here to feed the animals in this, what would be wilderness now. And then when the ruts got so big, they used to borrow a friend's Sammy with a loader on and use that instead. And then I was here when the David Brown was here, and it actually got sold to the guy whose it originally was, his grandson, and it was a present for his dad, and they were going to do it up because it was theirs in the first place. And I think it was sold for £1,000 more than what it was bought for 20 years earlier, just because it was just such a circle of life. Do you know what I mean? It was a good story. So Roy had gates up, and these are barriers that are still here. Probably last longer than any bloody barriers you can buy now out of a catalogue. And they used to feed here and stick a bale in here. Can you see? Just bloody take their own. They're probably better built than the ones we've got. Yeah, and then through this. We're in a nostalgic mood. Roy's going to take us down the bottom. Now I have never been down the bottom. I've only ever been in this field here, but that is obviously down that way somewhere. He's taking us on a journey, guys, and I'm coming with you because I've never been here. It's crazy. We're going on a road trip, guys. Roy's trying to show me something, but he thinks it might have all gone now. Just turning round. Can you see that there? Roy used to catch the water off a drain, and that's how they used to feed the cattle. Gutted we can't get to it. I don't think we'll be able to. Mister, I don't mind getting nettled over there. I'm a bit more of a wimp, to be fair. Back in time, no one's going to stop me. How did you feed animals up here? Oh, here's your posts. Yeah, it's still running. I don't know if it's just water, maybe. Yeah, no, it is still running because look, there next to it. It is running. Where were the
barriers have all been put. All this is self-seeded.
Oh, so there was barriers down there?
Put a feed barrier down the front.
Right. No way. I get my head around how the cows didn't fall down it, Roy. Like it's a hell of a slope. It's just so nice. Wow. Look at this baby oak tree. No, it isn't. That's wow. I wonder how old they are.
I-85 in the middle of November at 7 o'clock at night. It was an adventure, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit.
There's no LED lights back there.
No, is that the David Brown that I knew?
Let's go back to dirt to Barcelona.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're on the other side of the main road now. We were down there, down that road there, and now we're on this side. And this is the little fields we visited tonight to check the sheep, which to us now, they're just little fields, and that feels terrible because this is what Big Boy had, and this is what he made his crop on. So he made his crop on this field, and he kept his cattle down there and his sheep, and they had horses. They had a lot of horses, to be fair, a lot of horses. So we just got back to the farm, although it might look like there's just stuff, and we have loads of stuff. That's where it all started. Just humble people, like, to be honest, they were, but you know what? Very, very appreciative of everything they've done, really, to be honest, because we would definitely not be where we are without Roy's granddad, his mum especially, you know, his dad a million times over, his dad a million times over. We would not be where we are if it wasn't for them. We really wouldn't, and we wouldn't be doing this. We wouldn't have the shed. We wouldn't be having the opportunities that we're having. So yeah, I just wanted to show you, just for us, just where it all started.